Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the KITZUR HILCHOS SHABBOS, the laws of Bishul, and today is Hadachas Kelim v'Shabbos, cleaning your plates, your pots, your pans, the things that you're going to clean on Shabbos, whether or not you're allowed to do that. Kishmeidichin Kelim v'Shabbos, when a person wants to clean his kelim, his utensils, on Shabbos, bechamin, in hot water, you can only immerse them in a hot water that's in a kli sheni, which is obviously you cannot turn on the hot water faucet on Shabbos. You cannot heat up water on Shabbos. But if you have water that's heated up already, and you want to use that because it makes the cleaning of your plates, your dirty plates, easier for you, you will be allowed to do that, but you could only immerse them into a kli sheni of hot water. But do not pour hot water from a kli rishon onto the dirty plates. The kol sheken, all the more so, of course, to immerse your dirty plates and utensils into a kli rishon of hot water, that for sure you cannot do. Now, what's the reason why? Mishum shaharbe pa'amim, many times, many times they are dirty. Your plates are dirty with things that are going to come into the realm of bishul, of cooking. Sometimes there's things on the plate that have not been cooked. Let's say you had salad on the plate. Let's say that you had raw vegetables on the plate. Let's say that you had some kind of liquid on the plate that was not cooked. And now, if you end up pouring hot boiling water on there, or you put into a kli rishon, so then you're cooking. So you're doing an isser of bishul. Or there's even liquidy stuff there that was already cooked, but now it cooled off. And as we learned before, bishul achar bishul and a davar lach. So you have a problem. And therefore, by pouring the water out from a kli rishon onto these dirty plates, or by immersing them into a kli rishon, so you are cooking the food that is on those plates. And if the plates are dirtied up with oil, let's say you had some very oily meat that night, and there's a lot of fat that's left over there, or whatever it was, you had some other. One of the other things that you're eating had a lot of oil. For example, let's say that you're going to have your fish meal, and in the fish meal you have olives. And we know that in order to eat olives, you have to put them with olive oil so that you will not lose your memory from eating the olives. And now you have on your fish plate, everything was cooked, and now you have olive oil left over on the fish plate. The problem is that when the olive oil is left over there, he writes, as gam michli sheni ein la'aros aleim, even a kli sheni do not pour on there, mishum shechamin memasim ashum, because the hot water is going to melt the oil. And that's mamash asa b'Shabbos. You can't melt oil on Shabbos, like we mentioned above. Nevertheless, you could still immerse them in a kli sheni with warm water or hot water, because then in that case the oil is just melting by itself. You're not considered actively melting the oil. So what should you do? First put the hot water into a kli sheni, and then you put in some liquidy soap, and then you'll be able to clean your dishes. Have a wonderful day.